What is going on, my noob-a-noobettes, and thank you for tuning back into part 2, episode 2 of Hogwarts Legacy. We last left off a little bit of a combat in the Gringotts. We are now in the common room. I kind of walked out of the dorms into the common room. You guys didn't miss anything besides going upstairs. If you wanted to see that, I do apologize. But right now, we are just talking to some of the fellow Ravenclaw students. So let's see. We got to find. Oh, fail.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Professor Shaw. I mean, me personally, I've never been one for stargazing.
I'm afraid I'm not much for memorizing constellations. Enough to worry about on the ground.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy. However, I think you will feel differently after one night up on the tower. A quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
My man's slightly weird, and I feel like he literally just hit on me. Like he asked me out on a date on top of the tower. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird.
That's not right either.
Last student, I think.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones. I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
Made up my own cuss word.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I have a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Hey, my man's is good, okay? He took down some of them golems right there. He had the moves on him.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Let's see. Nice talking to you. Isn't Hufflepuff who lets plans do most students go there? I think we're just gonna call it.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Super energetic and bright.
Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is
Where'd you get the apple from? You didn't even read. Okay. We need to go talk to Professor Weasley, it seems. Outside the common rooms. The main thing I'm looking forward to is two things, actually. Getting my wand and flying.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
A book. that's losing all of his pages. Bye. I'm assuming I'm going to have to find those pages.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
He put that under his arm like he had a pocket or something.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I want to say my game's slightly dark, so I want to just brighten it up just a bit. Let's go right there. I think that's good.
This way.
And
The guide will give
have
you
to walk.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Professor Weasley, can we move any faster than this? Like,
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
oh, now you want to run?
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Why are you looking at me, bro? Why are you looking at me, bro? Oh, Revelio. This bust created in honor of Ravenclaw's house resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Okay, useless information. Oh, you just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire XP. Okay, open the field. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increase your level and power. Oh, well, I'm level 1. Makes sense. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Will do. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide page to continue. Got it. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Alright. Things I have to do. Rewards must be claimed from challenge menus. Come back often to collect your rewards you have unlocked. Understood. Alright. Exiting the field guide. Following Professor again. Walking
Clever.
massively slow.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
I'm assuming we also have to collect those pages that flew out of the book when we first opened it up. Or it opened itself up, I should say.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I mean, I'm walking as fast as you are. I prefer to run. Can I open this door? Hey, I can. Can I interact with it though? I can't. Well, there.
Revelio.
What I found.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Blue flame.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
M to open the map. So these keys are actually on the keyboard themselves. 'Cause like I said earlier in the last video, they're not necessary for the keypad. The keypad is more for combat situation, whereas the keyboard is more set for things that I can take my time, like viewing the map or the field guide. But anywho, Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Okay. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. Got it? In this view, you can see flue flames available in the region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. I mean, yeah. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and the Greenhouse. Select the Library Annex region. Library Annex. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use A and D to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall. Okay. So Central Hall. Oh. Okay. I was actually just meaning to click on the area, but actually fast travel. So I guess that happened. That happened.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I think the lighting is a little bit better now. It's not
You can
as
get
dark.
almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
I'm following you. You gotta turn around.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I've learned almost all of Goblin Rebellion by heart.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Charm class, if it's thanks, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but some of these students, while we're in this dialogue little point, they're talking to each other, but none of their mouths are moving. I don't know if anybody has picked up on that, but it's odd seeing that. But Professor is over here trying to investigate, and we already told that we weren't going to say anything. So we're going to just go ahead and slide here. A little white lie never hurt nobody.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Maybe it
but
did.
I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must
Look,
have
their
been
mouths
burning.
not moving.
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright, I guess I gotta talk to Professor Fig now.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding
did.
our late arrival?
Yes, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Big facts.
Well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, M for map. Okay. No, I pressed. This symbol represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. I mean, it makes sense. Some quests are locked by spells and or level requirements, which is the little lock symbol. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Okay. Track a quest with, okay. Am I supposed to be tracking a certain quest? I'm assuming any of these classes, right? Let's do Accio first. Why not?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Nope.
Do you
Didn't work.
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nobody. Crickets.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I'm guessing we're getting ready to learn a new spell, which is probably Akio's name of the class. Easy. Too easy.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Man, professor's a little spunky, man. If I had professors like that in school, man, school might have been a little bit more enjoyable. I think a little bit more enjoyable. A lot of teachers were very dry and to the textbook. This is a different type of school.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
It's like a mini game.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull...
I'm actually going to change where... No, it's T, I believe.
As far as possible, but not a
Or
bit
tab?
more, or it'll fall, yes?
Or maybe I can't change it just yet.
I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. That's it!
Oh, stay on. You know what?
Your composure.
You know what? I feel like that should have stayed there.
Excellent control there.
Why is it still rolling?
Splendid!
Alright, good enough. Stayed on the board at least.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Oh, a little head to
Play
head.
the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Am I going first? Nope. Jeez.
Let us see this.
Of course, she gets perfect.
Very good.
Alright, my goal is to shoot right behind her. So, in case I do overshoot it, I'll at least hit her ball. Maybe give myself a little
I know
buffer.
it's hard, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Yeah, it worked.
Be sharp.
Probably could have pulled a little harder, knocked hers off. That one. That one. That's cheating. Oh, come on. Hey, let's go.
We'll get you back for that. Here we go.
Oh, I think she's gonna do it. No, she didn't do it.
That is how
Alright, so all I gotta do now is basically keep it on the board and I win. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're good.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
That was easy. No, it wasn't. You have to double tap, so you have to press it once to cast it and then press it again to cancel the cast.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Round 2, huh? I'm gonna go for the same method.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Ooh, she got 30. I might want to leave hers on the board because I may knock her into the 50. I don't want to do that, so I think I'm gonna leave her on the board. Oh, I got 30 as well.
That's it.
Yep. Shoot. Alright, now I'm gonna have to try to knock one of hers off. Yeah, I figure she'd get 50 now. Alright. Then I'm gonna try to knock this one off. It didn't fall off. It didn't fall off. That's not. Alright, just gotta get into the 50s, I guess. That's enough to win. It's enough to win. I was going for the knockoff, but hey, that's enough to win.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Actually, it looked like one of hers that fell off at the end there. I think the block knocked it off. I had to rewatch the video and figure that out. But I think I won by more than what I actually won by. But hey, a dub's a dub.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Uganda. How big is Uganda? What does Uganda look like? Let's ask if it's the same.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Ouagadougou. Let's say it's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thanks for telling me.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Alright, let's see what Professor wants.
Use Accio on humans. If
I think I can use it.
Clothing to be
Anything in here to get? There's a chest up there. Let me talk to Professor.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Will do. I think this quest is done. And it should be on to Defense Against the Dark Arts class, right? And this is where I can change this. Can I take this off? No. Alright. So I just change the placement of that, and then go to my map. Defense Against the Dark Side quests are not available. Okay, cool. This should be Defense Against Dark Arts, yes. We're going to track it. It's tracked. And then now V. Yes. And press the right button to sprint.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Alright, getting the hang of the buttons a little bit. Now, let me see if I can find those pages.
Revelio.
Can't see them from here. Where did I see those pages? I don't remember where it was. Nope.
Revelio.
Maybe over here? I don't remember where I saw those pages, but I'm sure I will come across them again.
Handy resource
Blue
indeed,
flame.
your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Let's start the quest.
Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Something small, I'm assuming is Levioso. Yep. Cast it first. Alright. Add another spell to our repertoire. Can I move it? No.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt. So, now, well done. Well done.
I'm assuming I'm supposed to let him fall.
Done.
There we go. I finished the combo.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
I get to jump on him? Nope. Oh, I did.
Your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick lad.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego. Stupid Protego.
Watch your opponent's signs to attack or defend yourself. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Be out of there. Son. Dubbed him up.
Not bad for a beginner. You
Good
get as
landed
good as
touch
you
on me.
get.
He smiling.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Alright, so that's both quests completed.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
We need to go speak with Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Let's just say I had my fair share.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Oh.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
I'm in. You ain't gonna say no more.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Let's get it.
Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
Assuming that's where I'm headed next.
Till next time.
There's a chest around here somewhere.
Revelio.
I guess nowhere in sight. It says I have a new quest. I probably should have went to quest actually. Cross one. Oh yeah, okay. What we were just talking about. Track it. Track. There we go. And then map. It's already showing up. So now we just have to travel there. I would assume we don't have a travel point there yet. So, well, we haven't explored much of the castle. I still want to find out where those pages were. I want to. I think that's a part of the challenge, if I remember correctly.
I was worried transfiguration would be too difficult, but it turns out
There's nothing here, right? So this wasn't the area I saw them. Like I said, we'll probably come across them again some other time, so. Nope. Anything out here? Look like it. Alright. Keep my eye open for stuff like that.
Revelio.
You never know. Bill guys stuff. Locked door. Oh my god.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim. Whee!
I'll get you for this.
See why his name is Pete. I'm assuming that's short for like her or something of that nature. He just takes swims in the toilet for fun. I just saw something right here. Ah, that's not what I saw, but I'll take it. Is there anything over here? Nope. Alright, let's go to the action. We still have ways to go. Oh, I guess that's not that far.
Glad you can make it. Lucan's just over there.
Not I thought that would have been a page right there.
Revelio.
Could be walking around just casting the hell out of that spell.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear. I'm just gonna say it's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Bet. Let's get it. Sign me up.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone.
I'm doing solo.
So, care to step into the ring?
I already said let's do it. Come on. Run it.
Get me in the ring.
Who want this work? Who want the smoke?
Fireworks begin!
Who want the smoke? Why are you
We'll
doing
make
that?
you regret signing up.
Why are you so angry? Break through yellow shields with control spells like levitation spells. Levioso. Target lock. Let you track enemies without aiming. Use the left or right arrows to change targets while locked. Okay. Oh. Dumbass.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio.
There goes my wager.
Well, shit went down pretty quick. Well, that's it. I need to go to Hondo.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant.
Who's the current champion? Is a better question.
Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
Alright, well that quest is done. Cross Wands round 1 completed. This is considered a main quest, I'm assuming. I see the marker for the next quest. What is it though? It is to go see Professor Weasley. We have no, we don't have anything over there. How do I back out of what I just looked at? Okay. How do I remove that? We're just going to fast travel here. Now, I set a waypoint accidentally, and I have the quest waypoint. I wonder if they show 2 different lines, or they're just going to show me 1 line. And if they do show me 1 line, I hope I choose the right one and go in the right path. Because that one was way out of the way. That one's over there. They look like they're both in the same direction, though. And I still don't know where those pages went. Oh man, I really hope I'm going in the right direction. Out the door, looks like. Ooh, what is it?
Revelio.
Again, if these pop up, you guys can read through them, pause the video and read through them. I want to make sure I get through the content in a timely manner. Alright. So I'm assuming this is Professor's, or at least mission.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Or the professor just won't let it go, will she? She, like, determined that there's something else.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Extra assignments? Alright, extra credit?
Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I will take Natty. Sebastian looks like a troublemaker.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
What kind of name is that?
Once you've
Theophilus?
finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No
Like his
time to
parents
waste.
didn't like him at all.
The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
His parents really did not like him.
Revelio.
Anything in here? No. Oh, wait, there is. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Okay. I saw something over there. Here it is. Gold. I got some gold. Just gonna borrow this, Professor. Hope you don't mind. And Professor. Howdy do.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
A couple more quests to do, it looks like. I'll complete the task. Yeah.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
I don't know why the other one was a question. What's the task for? I mean, clearly they're for the pages. Clearly for learning Reparo. There's a page. I need to change this to that. Yep, that's the way I want it. Oops, pressed that too many times. Where did it go?
This is the right area.
There it is.
I wonder where the flying page. Got it.
There's one. How many do I need? Oh, I had a oh man, okay. I actually have to go to a whole nother location. Well, I guess that makes sense because he's the one that taught us.
Must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
There's one. Is there another one over here? No. I have to go. Oh, it's just 2 pages I had to get. Okay. Well, that makes it easy.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Time for a new spell.
Remember, your wand is a
and there's also a new button.
Magic.
Okay. Oh. Why is that doing that? Like spinning around in a circle. I guess I actually have to draw it with my mouse versus just having my mouse in the right area. The mending charm Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of equipment. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to use that soon.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something,
I would like this in that order, in case we run into combat.
Go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
This right here.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
And fixed.
Revelio.
Anything on that section? No. Am I going back to the talk to? I am not. Okay. I actually need to remove this waypoint. This is where I want to go. How do I remove this waypoint? There it is. Got it. And it's clearly not a fast travel anywhere over. Clearly. And show us where we're going. Oh. This way. It's like I lost a frame or two right there. What is it? 3? I think these are the pages that I saw earlier that I now finally got back to getting.
Revelio.
Anything else over here? Don't look like it. What's this?
Ugh. What am I missing?
There's nothing there.
My family has a
Anything? What was that? Does that ringing sound mean that there's something to be found, or is it just the sound of the cast? Let's see.
Revelio.
I think that's just the sound of the cast. Correct me if anybody knows if that's something's being found or just the sound of the cast.
Hello, looking for me?
Absolutely.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Alright, I'm assuming we're gonna like walk or run there. I mean, we're students, and then there's no cars. Unless we could just end up there, but what's the fun in that? So I'm assuming we're gonna do a little bit of walking. It's just outside the castle. Nice little garden out there. Following you.
I
Either
was
way.
glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Can I jump in this?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Did we run faster than
The
this?
timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Don't look like it.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Wanted to sprint faster, but I think just we're already running as fast as I can go.
Beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Quidditch players. I can't play Quidditch this year. It's been cancelled. Somebody got injured last year.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Alright. Is there anything else we can collect plant-wise or whatever while we're outside? Any of this stuff?
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Bye.
Already seen the hippogriffs?
Might as well collect this stuff now. Because I'm probably going to need it eventually. Do some crafting.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
It's off limits, but I got a flu claim
The
travel
professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
I'm assuming up there. Oh, there's something.
I would spend all
Maybe.
of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said
Oh,
that?
they get it.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will while I learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned.
Oh, there's some
outside.
stuff back here. How do I? There we go. Oh, I got it. Hey. All right. The next question is, how do I, you know, how do I get out of? Oh, I forgot I can climb on the walls. Totally forgot about that. All right. Let's get the Hogsmeade. Keep an eye out for other things I can collect, like these guys. Yeah, I got them both.
Does Professor Black have children of his own?
So there's some more up here.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you find me yourself?
I still miss it,
automatically get it.
but it is beautiful here too. And
Any
getting
more?
out of the castle and
No.
exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Y'all out here just chilling?
I do wish I had a bigger trunk though.
Revelio.
Oh, nothing weird about him. Oh, but there's stuff to collect up here.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
What does that mean?
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
The man sounds drunk.
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr.
Hey.
Moon. A Debbie, guys. I think he had too much fun in the village.
He definitely gone
I
off the
will say
bottom.
that I have never seen him in such a state.
Revelio.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you
Revelio.
Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Oh, is that a page? Aha, there is a page right there. Where is it? Is there
Revelio.
anything else flying around? No, it doesn't look like it. We're in town. I'm assuming that means I'm gonna get my
Here we are.
wand soon.
It is hard to know where to start. The 3 Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer, and you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
I'm still following.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Alright, let's
Enjoy
get
yourself.
all
I
of
will see you soon.
everything we need. Open up the map. Hogsmeade shows shops, which I'm assuming those are the ones we need to go to. Press escape. Ollivander's right here. Visit Tomes and Scrolls. Tomes and Scrolls, I think is right here, right? Yeah. Can I track? Can I set more than... No, I can only set one waypoint. Quest. No escape. Don't do that. Okay. So where's he? He's right here.
Revelio.
Wrong button. Not that shell. This shell.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
All right, I guess we gotta get a couple of things. It must be these two. It's gotta be. It's the only thing I can get. Let's just purchase. Did I purchase it? Oh, I gotta hold. And purchase.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Can't afford anything, so. And I think we're gonna call it here. So in the next episode, we should be visiting the rest of the shops as well as getting our wand. So I would like to personally thank y'all for rocking out with me, catching on, for watching on part 2, episode 2 of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm enjoying the game so far. Combat is amazing. I don't know if you guys seen some of it. Got a couple of spells already. We're on the uppy up. When we come back, like I said, we have to visit Ollivander's, Pippin's potions, and the magic needle. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for staying tuned into the Newbie Network. If you guys have made it this far in the episode, go ahead and hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button so you guys can stay up to date with all of my latest content. Go ahead and check out the video up above, which will be the network's most popular video. And go ahead and check out the video to your right, which will be the next episode in this series. I'll catch you guys in the next one.